Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the witness. We've done 434 puzzles and 26 extras. We did a little bit of boat rides and we have to do a little bit more here. Sadly. Can I go to either locations here? Interesting. So, we need a nice slow boat ride again. I guess we can go maybe a little bit faster for a moment. Actually, we probably could go a little bit faster for a little bit longer. We're getting perception puzzles. We got that one video puzzle in the that's in the desert. There's one puzzle in the city. Let's go ahead and slow down. Now I know we're close. We having a constant problem with the speeds here. One is too fast, one's too slow. just to simply put it, one moves too fast, one moves too slow. Doesn't look like there's anything with the clouds. I've seen in several places in the clouds it looks like the reflection of the water might make a puzzle area that might be a perception puzzle, but it's real hard to tell. Like right here, when you have these lines show up with a circle in the shadows, is that a perception puzzle that at some point we're gonna be able to do something? I don't know. But as I'm looking at those things, I'm not looking over here at these things. I can tell you that much. It seems like the line is falling right to me. Is the case that I'm just making wake in the water? Maybe I have to stop so there's no more waves? That doesn't make any sense. This little boat is not making all the waves. We're slowly approaching what we need to be approaching. There is a big old like section here that's missing anything. And that. But we can't mess with that anymore. We've got to get this. As soon as this gets here, we want to swing it this way. So it's kind of weird. What happens here is we go and make a wide loop on this section, and as far as I can see there's nothing over here. I have to wait till the orange canister fills up this circle. There's another one that starts right here and goes all the way around, and you have to be going the opposite direction. See, we can start to see it, and the colors, I suppose, are a good indicator. Here. they're good indicators of what color you're looking for. Now, the camera should start adjusting as we get to the edge. This is really where the new motion sickness update patch that they're going to add could potentially change the game. Is that if you just have a wider field of vision, there's really nothing to say that it won't make some of these puzzles easier. Oh well. In a lot of ways, if they put a patch in this game that pointed you directly to every single puzzle, if it gave you a map, if they put audio logs in every single collectible in a menu section, and just really dumbed down this, and made it super easy, I really wouldn't have a problem with it. I want this game to be more approachable, and right now it already suffers from the fact that it's nothing but puzzles. And it only suffers more from things like being difficult and obtruse and... Jeez, there we go. Almost thought I was gonna miss that. For a second there it felt like, no, that's just not gonna be the solution at all. Alright. So we don't ever have to do that again, which is nice. That is the nice thing about all the puzzles. Unfortunately, that's also a problem with this secret ending that's actually right at the beginning of the game and apparently impossible to get. We need to go back to the beginning of the game. Though we've got a couple of secrets in those areas that we are actually technically at the beginning of the game right now. But so here is the issue. We can either have the shadow here or this here, and it's both. Oh, darn it. It's two solutions. Not really surprising, I guess. Just make sure we don't go the wrong way. Don't want to back away from anything that might cut it off. That's not a connecting color. There we go. I don't want to mess this up. I tried this once before and it messed up, so having to try to do something twice is not fun. There we go. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to ignore puzzles just because we did one solution and there happens to be two. Yeah, that would only make it worse. Although we do have the obelisks now that are going to pretty much protect us and help us find solutions. Ooh, the question is there more to it than this? Is there another solution. This rock seems like that would block your vision completely. It seems like that rock stops it, so you can't go any further that way. But up here there would be nothing really stopping you from going this way and just continuing. The only thing that's really stopping you is that point. Let's go ahead and speed this up. So what's interesting about this is I think there's two things here. There's this one, and then no, that just connects, okay. And then that just stops. Do I want to go that way, or do I want to go this way? Just gonna set my path as this and move a little bit slowly this way, but not that slowly. I'm still very confused and trying to think about how we could get maybe down here or down here. See, I guess you can't get there because it's just this perception puzzle being revealed. And then this thing. See, it's like her hair is the circle. We see all the way this way, but it doesn't seem like it starts there. It must start on the other end. Well, this is as far as we needed to go. Let's go back this way. Take it a little slow. Like maybe right here it can form a circle. There's a little chip in the right here. Does that form a circle? It just doesn't feel interesting. It just doesn't feel like this is right. At any point does this look like it makes a circle. Not from the boat. It doesn't. Let's go. Let's speed up. We've got some work set for us to do here. I want to attack a puzzle in this city that we definitely tried before and was not very successful with. So I'm going to bring up on my tablet the Sketch app. I'm going to start. Open a new file. I should be looking out here and making sure there's not anything else to do. But there is something else to do here. Actually. Alright. Before we hit that though, let's do this other puzzle. Because again, like I said, it's not a logical thing. Even though it's boring to sit here and do the same puzzle or the mirror of a puzzle every time we see something like this. It's necessary. There's a little crack. Is there anything in the cracks? No. Riven, the sequel to Myst, had a very interesting crack that in the middle of the world that went into empty space. I'm not sure I fully understood the story, though, as far as the timeline of Myst. I guess I can clearly and accurately say, so far as the story that's been shown to me in The Witness, I've understood it all. Of course that is a joke because there has been no story shown to me. Nope, don't run up. Can I recover from this, or have I messed up? Is the boat moving too fast even at medium speed? No, I don't think I messed up. Come on. Let me through. Now I want to get up as fast as possible. Let me through, let me connect. Get up here. Over here. I want to be as ahead of the curve as possible. That way if I need to make any last minute adjustments to save myself, I have as much time as possible. There are a few games out there that work off that concept. It's kind of a cool concept. You have only a certain amount of time to play a scenario over and over again, and you have to try and do everything perfectly so you have extra time. At the core of that, that's what speedrunning is that if you take an extra 5 seconds at the very beginning of the game, well, that may very easily turn into an extra minute at the end of it. I think I have to connect down this way, don't I? Yeah. This is it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I'm having to adjust my camera a little bit here. Uh-oh. No. No. I think I made a mistake. How can I fix this? I did, I made a mistake. It was I should have held back. See it? See the solution down there? Oh no. There's a third solution on this? Wow. Alright, well I'm not gonna... I don't think there could be possibly another solution on top of the third one. That would be too silly. There we go. No. It's not locking in as we're turning around. We're doing this the fast this time. See, even though I saw somebody beat this game in 25 minutes. Honestly, beating this game without doing 100% is kind of a pointless speedrun, in my opinion. I'm sure people will argue that, but what I want to see is people running around at full boat speed trying to do these puzzles. That's what I'd like to see. So I just want to hold up here until it's no longer connected. And when I can connect again, come on, come on. Doesn't seem like it's letting me connect. Maybe that's because I went too fast? Probably. Interesting. We'll wait for the obelisk to tell us whether we need to do that or not. We've had more than our fair share of sea adventures. This episode is lining itself up to turn it to become one of the annoying ones, when they're all the annoying ones. Let's be honest here. You can have a decent time enjoying the puzzles. I say for about 90% of the main game. In a lot of ways you only needed 6 of the areas finished anyways, so it's a real low bar for difficulty if you look at it from that perspective. If it's, you need all 11, if that was the default, you needed to solve all 11 laser room areas, then that would have been more. Although, let's face it, even if you get in there with 6, you still need to go to the other 5 areas to understand it. Let's see. If you just did this much of the map, that would be 5, or like that much. That's 6. Now, look at all the things you would not understand. And you would not get to the bottom of the mountain and to the end of the game doing that. So it's a dishonest thing, really. If I'm gonna be super honest about it, you really do need all 11 of them. Let's see. Here's a doorway we never unlocked. Is there a way to turn that into a circle? So, can we stand behind one of these things and change the perception of it so it looks more round? It kinda looks more round as we get further and further away. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like there's a puzzle on the other side of that door. Looks like that would be a way up and down it, but it's been sealed off. I need to be up on that building for these couple pieces. Where's the obelisk? Here, down here? So, we have an entire group of puzzles that are that way towards the beginning. Way more than what I would have thought. We have one wavy that's that way. I mean, almost feels like I could get the, if I could get that to be circular. There is nothing this way. There's one that is this way. There's a ton that are this way. And ooh, what is an interesting thought here is that, do these things triangulate? Do they point to multiple solutions? Do multiple obelisks point to the same perception puzzle? If that's the case, there may actually be a lot less than I thought. Here we go, we just need the right finishing spot, I believe. Now the shadow is not powered right now. Right there. And I think I need a slightly different angle. But we also need to power this because we don't know what it does. I don't think this is just I don't think this is just a goof. We're gonna leave that powered and lit up. Let's walk back down. Let's go up here in this building. Oh, that sound puzzle. That whole sound section. I just was reminded of it. And that's not something I want to be reminded of. Let's see. There aren't as many of these as you would have thought, where you could look out windows and see things of importance. I would have thought there would have been more. So it seems like there's 3 solutions here. I can't. I'm gonna have to go up to the tower to get that middle one. It's rather obvious though. It really is. When you see a circle anywhere in this game, it's a perception puzzle. I suppose if you never caught on to that, if it hadn't specifically been shown to me through spoilers and through other people playing and through the final reveal at the top of the mountain. Yeah, I could see how. Do I need to go higher? Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's gonna be any more. I think it would be too much. Too much for there to be a 4th solution for anything. 3 is really pushing it already. We're looking down here at the streets just to make sure. This central city being a hub, it's a real small city. When you, it has like five buildings in it, and that's it. This game feels like it was more ambitious at some point. Alright, now it's time for the nightmare. We've solved one of these puzzles. So, what I'm gonna do is bring out my drawing app and start drawing. Let's see, black ink there, and let's see, we'll do a blue, and we'll do a marker, and then blue. I'm making the white things right now all marked as blue if they are white under the red tint. That actually makes no sense at all. Whatever. Black. If only I could then come back and adjust these. Alright. So that's what I'm gonna do. So red. That's really dumb how I just did this. I marked everything that should have been marked as in red in my drawing as blue. Alright, that's gonna make no sense when we get to the blue filter here. Green now. So green. Now everything here. How are we gonna do this? Everything that's black is now gonna get a little bit of green on it. Green, 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 and green. And everything that's white is, I guess, gonna get a little bit of, oh, let's go with purple on it. A little purple, 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 purple. And then go back to green. Green equals green. Now that makes more sense. So I wish I had a Telestrator app, because this would be a lot easier if I did. I don't know if I'd really want something like that always running on my computer. No, that was the red, wasn't it? Didn't we just... Alright, now blue. So what color am I going to make blue? I'll just make it orange, because that makes sense. And everything orange, 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 a little bit of orange there, a little bit of orange there, a bit of orange there. Actually, no. So, X that out, X that out. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. A little bit of orange there, a little bit of orange there, a little bit of orange there, a little bit of orange there. And then I need one final color that I guess I'll take as yellow. And then yellow, 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 up, yellow, And these are all stars, so they need to be paired together. The yellow is too close to the orange. Let's see. It's blue. So I can't, for the life of me, tell you what colors these are. But I can tell you that this one here has blue, green, has red, green, and blue in it. So it's probably white or black. And these here have the same thing. Red, green, and blue. But then these are their own separate thing, these three, that aren't connected. And these are their own separate thing. They aren't connected. Alright. And let's see. Well, this is interesting. Because I have to pair these. There's no doing that. There's no getting away from that. Even though these are different colors. And in theory, that means something. And then I can pair this with these. Because that's the same one. But if I do that, I have to do it this way. Or what could be happening here? Let's see. If I include these two in here, that's not a problem. But then I do need to get a way out of this. So let's see. If I do this here, I think this works. And then I believe this works. And then the only real question is this. So we have I just don't understand it. It's like if we take these two, which we know are different and they don't matter, and if we take these two, which we know are different and they don't matter, that seems not to work. If we take, let's see, these three, that won't work. those two would work. These two supposed to be matching. Am I confusing myself somehow? I think I may be. I wish I just had a filter I could stick over the screen. But we already have a filter over the screen, so what would that do? I don't know. We know those are separate. Well, if we keep this one apart, and then did that, that won't work. And did that, none of those, let's see this. And then we did that. And then we did this. Are these two the same? Nope. I need this one if needs to be paired with that one. And then we could take this. One of those and one of those works. The only thing that doesn't work is this square here. Needs to be connected. These two don't connect, these two match. Those two don't match. That matches that. That matches that. So one of those matches that and that. That works. Almost. I need these in here to separate that. One of those matches that. And then if we keep these two here separate, I think this is it. Let's see. One of those matches one of those, and then one of those matches one of those. Almost, but not exactly. Because one of those matches one of those. No, it doesn't, actually. Yeah. think that might have been it. Alright, that matches that. That one matches that one. That one matches that one. I'm just pointing to the screen and saying that one and that one. And you're just sitting here and watching it happen. It's like, so those two match, those two match, those two match, those two match, and those two match, those two match, those two match, and those two match. Got it. Really? Well, look at the solution there. For whatever it's worth, there doesn't seem to be any other switches or controls here. I guess, yeah, you just need to know the solution. It doesn't really help if I sit here and do something like this. I mean, it kind of helps, I suppose, a little bit for people's perception if I do that. It's not what I expected to happen at all. I expected for something dynamic to occur, and the door would open. Interesting. Let's go out here. How long have we been going? Well, geez. About an hour to get a few perception puzzles and one puzzle done. Alright, we know this is... Oh. Interesting. So the way to solve that was to have the room be red, not pull down the thing. Let's go over here to the pagoda. I won't put us through another video, watching another video, since we did that, I think, in the last recording. Here's the obelisk. Obelisk, give me your knowledge. Let me get up there first of all. Is there some kind of puzzle from this point? Oh, yes there is. Where are the ends? This is all gonna be about perception, isn't it? We gotta find the end, though. Here's one. Gotta get more of this connected. Just inch this up. Is that good enough? There's one. They make a little sound when they are solved too. Nice. Here's our rounded end. So what we've got to do is figure out at what point can I see that rounded end. At what angle? Let's see. I can see the circle here. But that's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to find the obelisk. Let's see, quickly, let's run in here. Do we see anything that looks like a puzzle there? Nope. Do we see anything that looks like a puzzle there? Nope. Do we see anything that looks like a puzzle here? This almost looks like it might be something. Over here with these gates down. Everything's so broken in here, it's highly unlikely that anything would... Let's see. Just work our way counterclockwise. So I've got to cover up the green parts of that gourd. If I see any green, it's not gonna work. This is a crazy puzzle. I have to quickly come over here as it's going down. Totally crazy puzzle there. Let's look out these other windows and see if we can find them. Come on. It seems like there is another puzzle. Let's see. If we do something like this, it seems like that's another puzzle. And you can see very well here how this area in particular could be trying to teach you this. So I suppose it would be probably not a super fair playthrough to, from this point, start revealing all these, particularly since I had knowledge of it already existing through watching other people play the game. But I guess there are definitely some people that would have been able to solve all these and figure out this trick. But again, as far as the story goes, nothing gets explained there. Nothing is helped by that bit of knowledge. Let's see. Is there some kind of puzzle or something here? Could I, through these grates, show a circle and a line? I don't think so. I mean, nothing here. It seems like a human body. Perhaps. I'm not seeing anything here that I could round into a circle. I'll let the obelisk tell me if I'm wrong. That almost looks like an angel. Don't you see? Kind of. Is there gonna be anything here? Probably not, probably not, probably not. And then we should probably open these, just in case. Why you would want one specific area blocked off from the sun, it doesn't make a lot of reason. Doesn't explain a lot. Is there something in the shadows we're not seeing. I don't know. I doubt it. Is there a perception puzzle in these? Yes, right here. So we need to get up to wherever we can get up to. I think this is one of the video rooms. Could I connect those? A little bit of sunlight through here, but yeah, I don't see a way that turns into a full circle there. Run back this way, run up here. That's one way. Is there another perception puzzle over here? Yeah, maybe. The problem is the tree and the solution is the tree. Oddly enough. And I'm looking in the far distance for solutions, so if there was a voice recorder or something like that right near me, would I see it? Probably not. Every angle, every point. It is really amazing if you think about it, that he has made every single inch of this world be kind of important. Like every single step you take, every place you walk, feels like it's an important part of it. Something that you can't afford to miss out that much of. See, and there's an obelisk over there, and there's an obelisk over here. So I'm wondering if different obelisks point to different puzzles, or if or simply the obelisks point to multiple puzzles and it just goes to the closest one. once we start really focusing in on things, let's see. How can we put this thing down? Because I'd like to walk over there, if you wouldn't mind. Let's see. We're kind of just wandering around. With the perception puzzles are a big issue right now. Like this obelisk here. Is this obelisk only focused on the things that are in specific directions? Like right here and right here, it's not pointing to any of those. Right here has a big round curve on it, which I suspect probably indicates that going this direction there's only going to be a couple of perception puzzles, which is nice. Nice to check that before we run over there. This way almost gets the sun in the right place. We're looking. Nothing this way. It's amazing how cryptic this puzzle is, or this maze is. You would think it would be more difficult, easier to solve. I would think it would be easier to solve. So light or shadow, is this a puzzle? Is there a way to make a circle? Doesn't seem like this way. It seems like maybe this way. But then you run into these walls. And turning the knots into a circle doesn't seem like something you can feasibly do. Am I misaligning this puzzle somehow? Oh well. Just walk away. Might as well, until we have a considerable amount of them. It's not worth the effort to just constantly bang your head against things. And it is very feasible and possible that this series is just going to end as far as me recording it, and I will then either decide not to play this game anymore and just give up, or I'll just play it off screen. Stay away from me with your dumb sound puzzles. Believe, is this a secret thing? Or is this... Says there's 3 puzzles this way, 1 that way. We've gotten 2 out of 3 that way. We've gotten several this way, but there's several more. No big surprise that the perception puzzle area has a bunch of puzzles. In fact, we're about to see if we can solve another one right now. Let's see. That's nothing. That's nothing. When I come down here, can I get on the ground? No, I can curve to the right, but I can't curve to the left. I think I need to stand somewhere about over there for that solution. And back this way is pure blackness. It's hard to see. There you go. There's one that's a crooked bush and then one that's not. This way is nothing. This way is a real zigzag. Yeah, I see that. Well, that one's solved. I'm glad that there are angles where there's just nothing. You can just say to yourself, you know what? I don't need to go that way. I know there's no puzzles that way. Although we don't know that there's no puzzles that way because, I mean, allegedly, there's 600 puzzles. Plus 40 and plus the 435 we have right now. That only gets us to 475. I would need another 125 if it's 600 even. So I feel like I missed a whole section. Anyways, though, we will continue looking for perception puzzles. That's 90% of what we're doing. We're also walking around the island looking for other puzzles. Because we know that there are 2 video puzzles somewhere still. And we have some doors that we know we can't access. So we're wondering about those too. And that certainly is some weirdness. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.